Well, you were right. He told everybody, freaking Jimbo.
Why? Did somebody say something?
They didn't have to. Everybody was looking at me like I was Mussolini, you know? I mean, I didn't know, you know? I knew about Tim the way you know about John Belushi or Chris Farley. I mean, you knew the guy. Was this guy not the poster boy for bad decisions? Personal, professional, financial, romantic? The tranny? Remember the tranny?
Were there a lot of people there?
Yeah, it was packed. How does a schmuck like that have all these people showing up to his viewing?
Morbid curiosity.
Yeah, or a lot of people wanted to see him dead. That's my theory. And what's with this family? Who holds a viewing for a guy who's blown his head off?
Was it awful? Did he look bad?
You know what? That's the funny part. I've never seen him look better. He should have done this 10 years ago. No kidding. I don't know what those guys are doing in the back room at the funeral home. I don't know if they're dabbling in the black arts or what. I don't want to know. But he looked spectacular. Aside from a little flash burn on his upper lip, which they didn't fully cover, he looked fantastic. And you would never have known that wasn't his real hair.
Hey, did you grab dinner? Do you want me to heat you up something?
I ate there.
Shut up. You did not.
I did. They had food at a viewing.
They had food?
Yeah, because seeing dead people always makes you hungry. That's why the kid in The Sixth Sense was always eating. You never noticed that? I see dead people. Can I get a Pop-Tart? You don't remember that scene?
Vaguely.
Bruce Willis gives him one of those weird, looks that he does, and then his hair falls out. A little more hair falls out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me check this email.
You know what, Aim? This is a sickness right here. You have a problem, okay? We're talking here. We're having a conversation. I can tell you're into me, that you want me, because you're giving me the come hither, and then the email goes off. This is what happens every time. This is why I never get any action.
This could be work.
It's 9:30. They don't own you now. This is our time. Jeez.
Would you just give me a minute? So what time is the funeral tomorrow?
Here's the thing. We have been asked, I've been asked not to come.
Why?
Because of freaking Jimbo, of course, obviously, apparently. I mean, he obviously told everybody that I told Tim what caliber weapon to use. It was a .45, by the way. So, all of a sudden, we have no friends, okay? Everybody hates us. I have no friends. Everybody probably loves you still.
Okay. Did I not tell you Jimbo at some point was going to turn on you? Did I not tell you this?
You did. Absolutely. And that's why I have a new policy. I am just going to listen to you. Whatever you say, no argument from me anymore.
This is unbelievable.
It's a tremendous injustice. It's a travesty. Also, there was a small incident.
An incident?
Okay, let me explain. I get there, right, and the room with the body is completely packed. It's like one of those cattle cars going to Auschwitz. I wriggle my way through the crowd, right? I'm up against the coffin now. I see Tim. I give him the old look-see. He looks spectacular. I see the flash burn. His sister comes over to me, starts talking to me, right? I'm thinking, okay, somebody's talking to me. But I'm back at the casket's right here. I'm turned to her. She's talking to me. And at a certain point, she says to me, how's it going? I say, things are going great. Knock on wood. And what's the first thing you do when you say knock on wood?
You did not.
It was instinct. It was totally...
You knocked on the coffin?
I would have, except for this side was up. So I ended up knocking on Tim. And I think she thought that was my way of saying he's wood, or he might as well be. So she gets outraged. She starts yelling at me, and then it's dead silent. Everyone's staring at me. And you know how I get when I get uncomfortable?
Oh, you did a bit.
Yeah, I did.
What exactly did you say?
Just that whole thing that we were talking about the other night about how he owes me $1,500 and there's $1,500 I'm never going to see, and I guess that's part of the Tim stimulus package. And then I said, speaking of the package, how about the tranny?
So, do all of our friends hate us now?
Yeah, they would, except for I came up with this brilliant strategy to get everyone's sympathy back, which worked like a charm.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know Donnie, Tim's older brother, the ex-con, big guy? Mm-hmm. I let him strangle me nearly to death. So we're back in, and the good news is I believe that's 3 strikes on him.
It's like borderline invasive.
It's invasive?
It's invasive.
Invasive.
What if this show blows up and it becomes a big hit?
Oh no, what if it becomes a big hit?